Hello everybody, welcome to Amakhosi channel. Send them to like, comment, subscribe. Guys, please bear with me. I'm still not fine. Yeah, I have terrible headache, but yeah, I'll be fine. Thank you so much to those of you who have wished me well. And yeah, guys, let's just break this game. Terrible start. Yes, I had anticipated how we're gonna start, but I did not anticipate the starting lineup. The coach made a blunder. We can't be shy and run away from the fact that he made a terrible blunder in how the team was set up. Yes, I had anticipated that you're gonna do your counter-attacking football, play your counter-attacking football, and that was anticipated. However, he made a mistake by not protecting the defense. Made a mistake by not protecting the defense by putting Castillo. Not to say Castillo is a bad player, but he could have just chosen between the two, Castillo and Matt, who he wants to start. Because my question I'm asking myself, why would Blom start in the previous game against Amazon? Then next thing, he starts on the bench against Sundowns when we had thought that he was building that. It was building that gas within him, that energy within him, giving him some minutes to make sure that he plays on Saturday rather, which is today. And my question is, didn't you lose that game because of the coach's mistake in how he set up the team in the first minute, like how he set up his team? Did you lose because the goals, that how they came, especially the first goal, how they came could have been better? Could have been dealt with had we had a defense, or had we had a CDM rather who knows how to play that CDM position. Should have protected the defense. Totally, when they headed that ball, the next thing he lends to Sundowns player, where's our midfield? Where's our midfield? Where is Castillo? Where is Matt? Guys, I've been saying this, that these two guys, that even you put in Zwane there, that midfield is not balanced. That midfield is not balanced. Game is won and lost in the middle of the park, and that's why we lost the game today. I'm going to talk about the officiating, like from the first half until last minute. I'm going to talk about that. However, we also brought this upon ourselves in how the team was set up. That midfield was nowhere to be found. It allowed Sundowns to have so much of the ball that as a result they detected play from the first whistle until right at the end of the first half, until the 68th, you would say. So we made so many mistakes. The coach made a mistake there by how he started the game. And then secondly, his subs, not all his subs are spot on. Not all his subs were spot on. I'm like, you are removing Ranga, who's giving the defenders hard times. Never mind the chances that he has missed. Was the coach substituting him so that he can protect him from the boos, from the fans? Because he had missed quite a number of chances, but when you look at those chances, he created most of those chances himself in how he bulldozed Lebusa, in how he bulldozed their defensive line. And then you put on side, the game changes. Yes, it was then open for us to attack, and then Sundowns started defending, putting more defenders than attackers, subbing Ribeiro, whom I had said that Ribeiro would be their key man. Ribeiro, Matthews was involved in the first goal. Those are two players that I identified. And then Muda, this guy, who's that? Mudiba. He came on the second half. But guys, I know Sundowns. I've studied Sundowns and how we lost the last game. Coming to this game, the way players were supposed to be man-marked. Then I'm like, okay, Sharp, coach, what are your plan? What is your plan in terms of setting up this team? Are you gonna make us sit at the back? But you make us sit at the back, but also you don't have players in that middle of the park who'll help us to keep the ball. Once we lose it, that probably can't even get it back. So, mistake from the coach and the subs, subbing this guy, subbing Do, because I did not understand that sub from Do, and then putting Serino also in that middle of the park as an attacking midfield. I did not understand that when Serino is operating wide and he's doing very well wide, especially in the second half, we are subbing this guy when he's now actually coming into the game. First half, yes, he was in and out of the game, but second half, he was taking on players, winning fouls and winning set pieces that nearly ended up to us getting a goal, where Castillo headed the ball to the keeper instead of heading the ball like beyond the keeper's reach on the sides, but he headed like straight here. In any case, there was another missed chance. We missed so many chances in the second half. And my question is, again, go back to the coach. You'll say to me, you can insult me, you can curse me as you always do, some of you. However, the coach also was in error. The coach was also in error in view of the subs and in how we started the game. He was in error. So, also the fact that Sundowns are making the first subs. And I'm like, but why is it the Sundowns is making the first sub and you are not making the first sub? Castillo and Matt are not clicking, and then you are allowing them to come and continue to play in the second half. And I'm like, but first half, did you see enough of the first half to make that sub? To say these guys are not working, they're not clicking. What did Castillo do in this game? What did Matt do in this game? As Matt, there's a game we lost against. Did you lose that game against Sekukune last season? Where Matt was passed by, was it Zwan? I think it was Zwan, if I'm mistaken. He was caught napping, they passed him the ball and he trapped the ball and did not look at his mirrors to check there's an oncoming player. Webber came and took on the ball and then passed it to their striker. I forgot that short striker of theirs, and then scored the goal. Again today, the mistake that Matt continues to do is to not know what is happening, or not knowing what is happening around him for the ball to be taken like from him. They nearly scored. He must thank God the fact that he did not score our defense. They dealt with Roberto, where he then blocked the ball, resulted to a corner. It tries now to grab the player, because now they took the ball from him and is snapping. That midfield, it was dead. It was dead. Castillo gets a chance, first time from Reeve. Crosses the ball, wants to play it same time. He miscues the ball and goes wide. Like, coach, why did you have Castillo and Matt for so long in that game? Those are the mistakes the coach made. Now talking about individual plays, there was not much to write about in the first half when talking about us, the way that you played. Beautiful pressing by our team, especially Do again. Beautiful play by Do again. He has his third assist in 3 games. So he has 3 goal involvement in 3 games. Beautiful pass to Ranga. He had to show resilience. He had to show composure. He had to kill that chance that he got. And he finished it very well after dealing with Lebuse, pushing him, showing so much strength, and then slotting in calmly with his left foot when Rowan was coming in. I'm like, Ranga had a good game. Unfortunately, could not score his second goal. But look at it this way. He scored his second goal, second now in a row. And he scores against Sundowns. First 8 minutes and then he scores in. I'm like, Ranga is going to be our striker today, a main striker today. And why he subbed, I'm not understanding. However, none is lost. Individual play in Ndwari was beautiful today. Like, it was beautiful how he dealt with crosses, how he dealt with that shot that Roberto took from outside the box, far away from the box, and the midfield is not up anywhere to be found. Beautiful. How he dealt with that cross, that corner, and went in to punch the ball. Beautiful. The saves that he made to keep us in the game. He wasn't really tested today. We kept Sundowns at bay. We kept them away from us. But each and every time that it was called on, like when now they were playing the ball behind the defense, will always come out and then play as a super keeper. Beautiful play. I'm rating him now. I'm giving him a 7. Solid 7 performance from him. Reeve today, I don't know in the first half what was happening. And when you look at where the first goal took place. Dottley, he goes and head the ball, and then Dottley again goes and tries to cover on the right. Where is Reeve? Where is Reeve? He allows crosses again from Matthews. He's being skinned by Matthews, and is not like making sure that he's the first man on the ball today. I'm like, Reeve, you could have done better. Like, you are experienced, you know this team. Like, you could have done better today. So in terms of performance, I'll give him an average 5. He got better second half, and then he had that cross where he passed the ball to Castillo. Beautiful cross by him. He started coming to the game, and he started like being firm on the ball, that he's not easily dispossessed the ball. Beautiful from him. However, first half, I'm like, could have done better. Could have done better. So I'll give an average 5. Going to cross, first half, Duba made sure that he covers this guy. Made sure that he covers a cross. So, how we're set up, when they have the ball, especially when they come by the middle, we have 5 at the back. We are defending. Sure, no problem. We're playing against champions, so-called champions here. Duba would play as a left back, and then Cross would be like the left center back, and then we'll have 3 center backs, and then we'll have Reeve that side. Reeve will always, yes, Cross would then have Duba covering him, and that's what we are looking for. Even when games are open, this was a game that was closed in the first half, especially for us. Even if when we have, if we have open play, like we open ourselves wide enough, or we're playing against open teams, we need a player who will track back and to support defense. That's how it should be. It shouldn't be that a player of ours, especially our defense, especially Cross, when he's not that fast, he needs to be covered. He needs someone who will come and track back. And Duba marvel. Like, Duba played very well. But let me continue to rate Cross. Second half, beautiful play. How he linked very well with the midfield. How he linked very well with Dupreez. Like, wow, beautiful play. And then he missed the chance. The ball was played back, I think by Saile, or was it more? The ball played back by the header, and then he turns. I think that did not realize that he had time, because he's looking at our post. He's faced like the poster behind him. Sundowns poster behind him, and then he wants to like scissor kick the ball, and I'm like, but had he chapped the ball and turned, he could have scored. They didn't realize that he had a second or two to make a decision, but then he made a scissor kick. Oh, look for an oncoming player who will come and slot in. But beautiful performance for him, especially in the second half. I'll give him like a 7, like a strong 7, like in the second, especially in the second half. And then we're going to the 2 center backs. We have proper center backs. They dealt very well with our Pirates, with Sundowns players. They're comfortable under ball, but they were like, in terms of speed, for example, when Miguel tried to cover for Frozer on the right, and then he got a yellow card when Matthews was then like outpacing him, and I'm like, sharp, he could have done better there, but no, sorry. That foul that she got, it's a professional foul. It's a beautiful, like, he's wise, professional foul that she got, and then got a yellow card. I thought that he was going to be under pressure, but how he dealt with the ball and how he dealt with the opponents, like, good. It's very good. However, it wasn't the performance as of last week, where he even got the man of the match. However, he played very well. Him and Dottley, they had like good communication there at the back. Very good communication, how they played. They covered for each other. The other one is tactical. They're both tactical. The other one is speedy. The other one is so tactical, and then he's a leader there. So Miguel, sure, it wasn't one of his best games. Not one of his best games. We are playing against Sundowns here, but how he played the last game and how he played this game, it was different in that game, and it could be because of the opponents. So I'll give him like a 6 today. They played very well, Dottley, and a good leader, good commander at the back. Dottley was my man of the match today. Dottley was my man of the match. How he read the play, of Sundowns, how he dealt with so many balls coming and how comfortable that he does not kick out the ball. He was hardly dispossessed, and as we know that he's a ball playing defender. And he will always, most of the time, let me say always, most of the time, except one where he gave the ball away, where he passed the Sundowns player on the left there. But he read the game very well. He initiated most of our play there at the back, and how he communicated with Miguel and how he covered for a cross there. I'm like, he played a very, very good game. I'll give him my 8. I'll give him 8. He played very well. Going to the midfield, both of them below par. Matt and Castillo below par. Yes, Castillo missed a couple of chances. He did try. Where he had that diving header that Rowan saved. He did try. But I did not understand, and I still don't understand why he started and why he played that long. I don't understand. Like, how many balls did you win? I don't remember. That midfield was poor. Let me rate them both. I'll give them below 5. Like, they are 4. I'll give them 5. Maybe you can say he's 4.5, close to 5 when you compare him with Marty. But yeah, that midfield was dead. There's no communication. There's no combination. There's nothing whatsoever there. And then going wide to Serino. Serino had like one of his poor games, bad games. I think he was under pressure, or sometimes they knew that he was the guy who was a go-to guy. He's the guy that will initiate play, and this is the one who's clever in terms of attacking and whatnot. And they look at that he got, I'm like, I don't understand. I saw that Sundowns player I think it's called, where he then, and then when he then went and then he touched his below the belt part, I think that Serino like kicked him, or he just left him. I don't know what happened, but then got the yellow card. I thought that it was going to be under pressure from there, but he then came alive in the second half. First half, he lost so many balls. Second half, he came alive, and I was like, but coach, you're making a mistake by subbing him after you have subbed him. Your most creative players, why are you subbing Serino? Let him play throughout, because he's winning fouls, he's taking on players, he's growing in confidence, and he's taking on players, and he has those set pieces. And then if you take him out, who's going to take on those set pieces that are direct to our players? He nearly had an assist today when he had a set piece that went to Castillo. Castillo headed the ball straight to Rowan, who kept them in the game. But I'll rate him as like 6 today. Like, he was just above average. He wasn't in the game in the first half. Second half he came alive, and I think that he could have just given us something in the second half. However, not all is lost. Going to the left, we had Duba there. Duba, like, wow, matured player, and the fact that he's fearless. Wow, when he cleared the ball from Morena, and then he pushed him. Then Morena wanted to fight him and did not really give in. And like, this is the kind of attitude that you need, kind of character that you need if you're playing for Kaizer Chiefs. Be fearless. Be fearless and make sure that you play for the bench. He played beautiful today until I think he was injured. That's when he then started to drop. I understand now why the coach dropped him in the second half, but for me, he was one of our good players in the first half. So I'll give him a 6. Like, he was playing very, checking back, making sure that he covers this guy, cross, making sure that we don't concede so many crosses on the left. Like, he cleared the ball so many times and was cool in how he dealt with Morena there, because we know Morena is a wing back and he can attack. So he played very well there. So I'll give him like a 6.5. No, 6.5. 6.5. He played very well. He was better than Serino, so that's why I'm giving him a 6.5. And then do or die. They call him John Wick. What a pass! What a pass! What a pass! And how comfortable that he is on the ball. How matured he has been ever since, like, the beginning of Nabi's tenure. How beautiful this guy has matured. He's not afraid to take on players. He's like, his final ball, like proper. His final decision, like, he has matured. I'm telling you now that he's gonna be one of our best players. He's gonna be one of our best players this season. And I'm saying this for the second time, if not the third time. Beautiful play. beautiful player. He's so matured. I'll give him like a 7.5. Like I'll give him a 7.5 today. Give him a 7.5. I don't understand why he was subbed. Probably he had guessed out, he was tired, but I did not see that. So that's why I'm questioning his sub. Like I'm questioning why he was subbed. Like I'm questioning why he was subbed. But yeah, any case, game is over, we lost. Then going to Ranga. That's that guy who's so misunderstood. That's a guy who's not loved by our very own fans. That guy, like, yeah, beautiful striker. Beautiful striker. And the season is gonna score double digits. Wow, he bulldozed that defense. He bulldozed that defense. Look at his goal, how calmly slotted in. Being now pressed by Rowan coming in and Lebusa behind him, and then slots in with his left, looking at that direction. Yeah, don't understand why he's subbed, but yeah, he missed chances as well. Like he missed 2-3 chances in the second half, and I'm like, okay, sharp. He missed those chances, but he's giving them hard times, coach. So why are you not giving him like extra minutes? But nonetheless, it's fine. Officiating. Okay, coach, let me rate the coach. Coach, I'll give the coach a 6 today, just above average, like just above average. As soon as we consider, say, okay, from like I've said about the starting lineup, I've said about the substitutions, after we had considered second goal, started pushing them, the players, go press at them now, move and stop sitting at the back, move, go to attack now, started like doing that, and like from the second half, we look like a team that is like, wow, a team to watch, because we had 6 chances in the second half, 6 chances in the second half, 3 or 4 of them should have been goals. 3 or 4 should have been goals. Sundowns in the second half, they were nowhere to be found. They only had 1 chance, if not 2. But we had most chances that were kept in the game by Rowan. Why didn't you start that way? I understand. But in the first half, why then didn't you, or even coming back from the break, why didn't you make that change? Sub one of the CDM or one of the central midfielders. Why didn't you sub one of those? But yeah, 6 for me. Officiating, wow. Wow, we were robbed today. We are losing games. We lost this game based on the ref. And it's said that against Sundowns, again, last game, how others got red cards, that it was the contribution of the ref. Today, we are charged offside when we are actually onside. We are charged offside. Duba kills the ball to Mdu, who is in front of Sundowns players, this charge offside. I'm like, wow. Wow. Their goal, Rubero is just above, just ahead of our defense, because we are playing beautiful in terms of how we're playing at those offsides. We are playing beautiful. We are so matured, and we're like, you know what, we don't care if we are Sundowns or what, we're going to play the offside. And we have been like clever in how we play those offsides. Rubero is just ahead of defenders. And then the linesman is incorrectly positioned. He's skewed. And you're like, but you are ahead of everyone. And then how are you going to see if, because you can't see the line, how are you going to see if someone is offside or not? So it's poor officiating from the officials. Poor officiating from the officials. And then second half, we are judged offside when Villegas plays in the ball. We are judged offside. When Castillo scores the goal, and Castillo is on this side of the players, he's onside, but we are judged offside. On that other end, he passes the ball, tries to pass the ball back to our player, and then in front of the ref, in front of the linesman, the ball goes through. The Sundowns player, he covers the ball. He blocks the ball and then goes for a throw in, and then the ball is Sundowns. And I'm like, but how? Sereno, he got a yellow card for, I think, clapping Sundowns player Kaizer. Ntiwan, I think it's Ntiwan that defender. By the line, next to the linesman, in front of the linesman, he gets a clap on his face. And he's not charged. Like Sundowns player is not getting a yellow card for clapping Serin. He just slapped him. Yeah, I think let me end it there. We lost this game on three things. Three things. Coach, how he started, how he set up his team, his subs. 2, missed chances. 6 of them in the second half. 3, officiating killed us. But I love the fact that these guys, they said that they're going to die on that field of play. Exactly what I asked for. Leave everything there in the field of play. But it's such things that are discouraging, that are killing the morale of the team, because you are losing games on such officiating. And you can come back on Monday, then we are told, no, it was an offside. No, this one should have gotten a yellow card. This one should have done this and this and that. But in the day, we lost. And guess what? Sundowns now are like 3 points ahead of us. We got our first loss, but based on what? Officiating. Guys, let me leave it there. Your thoughts, please. I know most of you won't come to this channel today because we lost this game, the way that you lost this game. Give me your thoughts. Am I too harsh on the coach today? Am I too harsh on some players today? Am I too harsh on officiating today? Give me your thoughts. I'm out. FC, Amakhosi fan channel. Love you. Take care of yourselves. Love you guys. Cheers. Bye.